1972.
Leg attack.
Gotta watch that fence grab. He's gonna lose a point if he keeps doing that, because that's a, if you're stuck in something like a heel hook.
Situation. He's in a bad situation.
Beautiful nice
job
there.
Beautiful job.
Diaz right back to work on the feet. Under 90 seconds to go in round 2.
But that might have.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that one stung.
Yeah.
That one hurt. It switches to orthodox briefly.
Looked like that one caused almost a little divot in that leg.
He's doing this.
What he's doing is just trying to play. He's trying to get the guy to do something that is unorthodox. Oh, good shot by Leon. He's trying to get him to do something out of character.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. Yeah.
Maybe taking a page.
Get him pissed off a little bit too.
Brother,
yeah, look at this. Gamesmanship with a guy like Nate is a very important part of the strategy. I mean, that's why they talk so much trash. A good left hand there by Nate. Now, see, it's working,
Gets him swinging. Yep.
He's getting him to swing with it.
Exactly, and gets him forgetting about that leg that he almost just couldn't even walk on.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Nate's doing. And then he's getting him to exchange it. Now he's going in for his own takedown here.
Diaz has looked fairly strong in these clinch situations tonight.
Yeah, and that leg entanglement that they were involved in shows you there's some real danger on the ground, in particular with Nate Diaz. And maybe that's his best bet to try to win this fight.
Feels a whole lot like a main event. Ooh, spinning back elbow there from Edwards.
Could be. What is the story about how this became a 5-rounder?
It was initially the co-main in Houston, and then it got delayed, and the battle agreement initially was 5.
Them kids are working, you're slowing them down now, Leon. Now listen, when you're back into the cage, don't wait for him to...
All right, let's take a look at some of these leg kicks. That began some of the damage, and there's one that we're gonna see here where you can visibly see Nate barely able to walk on it. That one right there, that staggered him. You even see the expression on his face. And then more importantly, Edwards is mixing things up beautifully. He's not just attacking that leg. He's not just standing and striking. He's taken Nate down at least twice, controlled him there, and was able to escape a heel hook attempt.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC.
Let's fight.
Yeah, I was waiting to start seeing the elbow game of Leon Edwards. When they get in close, he is really, really good at breaking the exchanges with an elbow as they break the clinch. Oh,
beautiful left hand. Fantastic.
Diaz said that was good.
But the beautiful thing about Diaz is his stock never goes down. Because he always fights like this. He could lose, he could win, his stock always rises.
Right.
People love him. Oh man, that's another one. That calf's in trouble.
Bilal Muhammad and other fighters have talked about dealing with that calf issue as a toughness thing. Obviously there's a nerve issue for some, but if anybody can bite down on the mouthpiece and fight through it, it's probably Nate.
And expect Nate to start turning it up as this fight progresses into this 3rd round. If we get into the 4th round, this is what I believe he wants. He wants to wear on Leon a little bit, let him strike. He's talking to him in the clinch right now.
Well, we got to remember, Leon hasn't really had a long fight in a long time. He had the fight with Bilal Muhammad. It was ended early in an eye poke. Right. Before that, he hadn't fought since 2019. So.
And
July of 2019.
And that was that main event against Rafael dos Anjos, in which he lost the 5th round. Donald Cerrone also came on strong against Edwards in their 5-round main event in 2018. But man, no wasted motion from Leon Edwards. Everything is well thought and largely well delivered.
Yeah, he's such a technician. But that's one of the reasons why Nate wants to get inside of his head and mess with him and play. And turn it into something complicated. Now they're on the ground again. And Leon's got to be real careful that right leg.
Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. 3 for 4 on his takedowns thus far.
See some blood. Yep. Oh, boy. Nice elbow there from Leon.
A lot of blood now.
Yeah, that scar's opened up.
Leon's cutting him open.
2:09 to go in the round. A lot of blood, man. Edwards back to his feet.
He's got blood on his head. He's cut over his face.
That's a giant cut in the side of his head.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? As far as Nate's concerned, that's probably the best spot for him to be cut right now. Although it looks like that eyebrow is also split open.
Oh, wow. The cup is hanging out. I've never seen that before. Herb said a gesture cut.
And Diaz with his patented flex.
Look at that. Nate Diaz. Leon tried to touch gloves. Nate gave him 2 fingers.
Now we got a Nate Diaz fight on our hands. It wasn't going to be the same unless he was dripping a little of his own blood.
Well, and a lot of people who forecasted a stoppage on either side were worried about this scar tissue. Both Diaz brothers have dealt with it.
Well, it's not just scar tissue. The one on the side of the head looks like you got hit with a machete.
Yeah, that's brand new.
That's new stuff. And that's just the slicing elbows of Leon. But this doesn't bother Nate Diaz a bit.
Right.
I mean, a lot of fighters lose their composure when the blood starts leaking their eye. Nate barely seems to notice it. Back down to the ground again. Nate again going for that leg. Nate's one of those Northern California guys, and they were some of the first guys to really adopt leg locks in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The Dave Terrell camp. And a lot of those Northern California guys were real pioneers.
The real bad cut, guys, is on the front of his face.
Yeah. Well, the eye's bad, everything's bad. I think there's multiple cuts there. But that left eye looks terrible.
And you can be sure Herb Dean is going to call in the ringside physician, but Nate gets back to his feet.
Spinning elbow. Beautifully done by Leon Edwards.
Nate dismissive of that shot down the stretch of round 3.
We'll see the elbow here, sliced him here.
Oh,
boom.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect placement of the elbow.
But you see how easy that just popped open?
Listen,
I mean,
we got
that's
3 in the
so
back
much scar
now.
tissue.
Yeah. Let's not get careless. What you're doing is beautiful work.
Oh, wow.
Relax, breathe deep. You're doing good, Nate. 2 more rounds. You got it. You're good. Keep going. You're letting it get off. You're just walking around. Get down low and throw him. Keep his hands down. That's when you got to get on him. Nathan, let's shoot that left and then come back with that 1-2 right there. Shoot it. That's his thing, bro. Get inside.
When you guys are close on space, let's start using those feints because he's starting to take a bite on me every time. Do you understand? Every time. We just got to get on this guy.
You got to control that horse.
Yeah. Keep it back. Keep it back.
Nice job by the cut man. It was the right eye of Nate Diaz that was compromised and resulted in that Jorge Masvidal stoppage. That was back in UFC 244 in November of 2019. Now that left eye bears watching round 4 of a possible fight.
Yeah, he may have more scar tissue than anybody competing inside the octagon. Good kick up the middle by Leon.
And at this pace that Leon is fighting at, I'm not too worried about that.
Big connection by Diaz a moment ago. He is as game as they come.
Saw some blood go flying. I was just double checking there, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, we know Nate. You can never count him out of a fight.
Ever.
I mean, he waits for these 4th and 5th rounds. He waits for himself covered in blood.
And he has tremendous cardio.
Triathlon, baby.
Big left from Edwards, once again acknowledged by Nate.
He gave him a thumbs up. Isn't that crazy?
Diaz still having fun. Barely breathing heavy for the record.
Good counter right by Leon.
Leon just showing so much patience in this fight.
So much patience and so many different looks. Like here he is, orthodox, just as effective. Switches effortlessly to southpaw. Look at that, straight left.
Wow.
Oh.
Sneaky little trip.
Makes a good job.
You know how much respect Nate had for Leon just by the nature of this fight coming together.
Well, he recognized that this is a big top contender. And those are the kind of fights that get Nate excited at this point in his career. He's not interested.